What is up, YouTube?
Hey.
We are the Great Canadian Apes.
Great Canadian Apes. Here we go.
We
go
are
Apes.
a father and son duo doing DD within the stock market. And we are not financial advisors, so take everything we say with a grain of salt. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So Progenity. So it had a low today of 286. Rebounded, it's at about 299 right now. So not looking too bad, too bad, especially taking this. So let's get into it. Okay, so if we look at the third quarter 2021 results and other corporate highlights that just came out the other day, they added 4 patents related to its ingestible technologies for delivery of therapeutics via the GI tract. And I don't know about you, but if I can take a pill instead of a shot, I'm gonna take the pill any day of the week.
Absolutely, absolutely. And unfortunately, millions and billions are affected by these.
Yes, it's true. Okay, anyways, they also entered into an additional partnership with a large pharmaceutical company. Okay, so I know on their conference the other night that they couldn't say who, and that was probably because of a non-disclosure agreement, sometimes referred to as a confidentiality agreement. It's a written contract between two parties, people, and organizations that prohibits the sharing of confidential information that has been revealed to them. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So you have Progenity, and let's say you have somebody like Pfizer. Do you really think that, like, Progenity is going to, first of all, show their cards to everybody? Because there could be better partnerships.
Absolutely.
They
there's all kinds of players out there, and they've got Jill Howe coming in.
Oh, yeah. Look at Jill Howe.
Jill Howe. She looks like she's right out of a Hallmark movie.
Oh, yeah.
This lady knows how to put a deal together.
She's going to bring us our Christmas tendies.
It'll be Christmas tendies all over the place for the ape community and others. And she doesn't want all the cards out there.
No.
And so I'm glad that they didn't say who it was.
And to be honest, too, if you're thinking that way as well, maybe Pfizer wants to be the one to announce it because they're the bigger company. Well, this is all speculation, right? Like, we don't know 100% for sure, but I have heard a lot of rumors about November 17th, 2021, when they have their conference at 12:30 p.m., that they might just drop something. Of course, we can't bet on this, but I think that, you know what? It's a possibility. Going back to this, they continued to make progress with their devices and manufacturing improvements, held its first inflammatory bowel disease clinical advisory board meeting, added, Jill Howe, they got a new CEO, and they raised approximately $40 million in gross proceeds from an underwritten public offering in August 2021, and raised an additional $20 million in gross proceeds from a registered direct offering in October 2021. Progenity also received $19.6 million in gross proceeds from warrant exercises in the second half of 2021 to date.
So they're being fiscally prudent. This is an R&D company, and they will go through. They have 150 patents. That's expensive to get through. That sort of thing. But I mean, think about it. Tesla was R&D at one point. Yeah, still are. They have billions of dollars going into R&D all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And so this company, that's the phase that they're in. But 150 patents in huge areas to help millions and billions of people. It's awesome.
And like, look, they just launched managed process to license the Precludia test commercial partners with an approximately $3 billion market in the US alone.
It's going to be $30 billion worldwide.
Yeah. And take a look at this. So if you're thinking intrinsic value of a company, right? Well, right now, their market cap is $311 million.
When you get billions of dollars of contracts like that going on, and that's just one out of probably 20 different markets that they can go into, it's so sweet a deal right now.
Oh, yeah. Like, you'll never be able to buy this company again at this price, I don't think. I think, 20 years down the road, we're going to be looking back at this and laughing, and it's just going to be like a blue chip stock. Like, literally. Yeah. Anyways,
and if it gets bought out by a big one, sweet. That's going to be multi times the tenders.
Yep. So why don't we get into the financials?
Very good.
This goes over to Jimmy, who is a very, very specialized math teacher. So here you go.
All right. So we're taking a look at November 3rd. Headlines from Benzinga. PROG Holdings shares are trading higher after the company reported better than earning expected Q3 EPS. Awesome. Goes up, stock goes up, that sort of thing. Now, take a look at this headline that came like a week later. Same company, Progenity. Shares are trading lower after the company reported worse than expected Q3 EPS results. Well, what was different? Was the dollar different for what they made, what they didn't make, that sort of thing? Or no, the expectations. You know what? Prior to the actual earnings report of November 10th, Zacks then it comes over and increases the its rating 22% better to a minus 38%, minus 38 cents. This is an R&D company. They're going to go through money. With this, the overall EPS estimate went down to 45 cents EPS, even though companies such as WSJ Markets projected a minus 50 cent.
Yeah, so take a look at this right here. Right here.
Yeah, there you go. And there's the actual.
Yep.
And so when actual earnings come out on November 10th, a minus 46 cent EPS was reported, all of a sudden, everybody says, oh, they didn't make expectations. Well, they did meet expectations.
Literally.
They met WSJ's expectations. They met everybody else's. They even met Zacks' expectations from earlier.
Yeah, the negative 47 cents.
Yeah. But all of a sudden, Zacks, final minute, 11th hour, bottom of the ninth price change happens and is like, whoa. It's like, all of a sudden, oh no, sorry. Yeah, you didn't make expectations. And I was like, what? So what do you think might happen?
Okay, so this is a fun skit that we thought up we could do. So I'll be Hedgie, you'll be Zacks.
I'm Mr. Zack.
Anyways, nice to meet you, Mr. Zack.
Good to see you, Hedgie.
So if we paid you $1 million, would you be able to put your EPS for PROG up to like minus 38 cents? Because there's nowhere they're making that.
It sounds like you're in a bind.
I wouldn't say that.
You're in a bind? Well, you want to pay me $1 million, allegedly?
Yeah, I'll pay you $1 million if you put the EPS estimate up to 38.
But right now they're beating it. Right now that they beat it. We put ours in at 47 cents, and rumor has it they're coming in at 46. So right now they're beating it. I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. That's so why we're trying to produce FUD here.
Oh, so. You want negative FUD for them?
Yes.
You want it to go down?
Yes.
You want the stock market?
Yes.
You want the stock to go down?
Yes.
So you want me to redo like my estimate?
Yep.
2 million.
Okay. Deal.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll take care of it.
Good. 2 million. Okay. So 38 cents.
Yep.
They won't. They won't. They didn't really get. They went from $1.01 losing to like their R&D. They like bettered that by a ton. But okay. But I get you. You want negative FUD, so I'm gonna make mine. Okay. I'll go on the paper tomorrow and on Benzinga and all that, and I'm gonna put that 38 cents. Because I know they didn't do 38 cents. They did really good. They did 46 cents. They didn't do 38 cents. Okay. Yeah. I can do that.
All right.
2 million. Love it. Oh, sweet. I think it went like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
So now what does that mean then? Now the actual earnings improved from Q2 2021 of minus 101. So this was a huge, significant improvement. When you take a look at that on the scale here, we've got here. This is where they were at Q2, losing $1 a share, that sort of thing, but creating patents or R&D. And then WSJ puts them at negative 50 per share. And so all kinds of betterment there. And then even the average for all the analysts was negative 47 cents. And they come in at negative 46 cents. So it's like they beat it. But oh no, Mr. Zack came in and said, oh no, you should be at like minus 38 because, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. So we're going to put you at minus 38. And so all of a sudden the average goes to minus 45. And then all of a sudden people come back and they say, oh, No, yeah, they're trading lower after the company reported worse than expected D3. And look at the price. It goes from like 350 in a day down to like 280. But there's strength. There's solid strength. We see that today. So now the actual earnings was a net loss of 43.7 million. But this, when compared, and their R&D, they're going to go through money, compared to a net loss of Q2, which was 78.5 million. So that was a better result in one quarter by almost $35 million. This company did great last quarter. So now in the math world, we would call, and on the technical side, we would call this, we would see concave up action, because think of the rate of change when we're going through at negative, at 78.5 million. So you'd have a situation going like that, right? Then all of a sudden, and that's going to be your Q2. Now all of a sudden your Q3 comes and it's not as steep, right? That's going to be your Q3. Well, as we go on, and we have these billion-dollar deals going through and being signed up right now, and talking to the majors with Jill Howe and all of a sudden, Q4, let's say, all of a sudden, and then into 2022, it's just going to be awesome. And you know what happens then? We see this. That is one big happy face. We're going to be seeing the happy face. There we go. Yep. Oh, there we go.
Just bought some more PROG.
Just got some more PROG. I'm loving it. And it went through. I hope it did anyway. That was 4 o'clock. That was the bell. We put some more in there because I think it's going up. Because what's going to happen next week?
Yep.
Right now, they've been on the threshold list now since October 20th. Yep. 19 days in a row. They're on the threshold list. And that is because obviously the hedgies, they don't have enough money.
They don't
to go through. No. And they back on October 4th, October 5th, that sort of thing, when we take a look at the days to cover. Now, the data is going to be coming out, as we know, from the SEC on November 15th for that second half of October. Look what happened on the first half of October. The price was it closed at $1.35. They couldn't make good on 8 million. Failure to deliver?
14 million.
14 million.
That's insane.
It's like, how do you failure to deliver 14 million? And that was at $1.35.
And think about the shares, because this company only has what?
Yeah. Well, let's go to taking a look at the right here. We've got the free float on loan, 46%. The share there's only 64 million in the share float right now. So 56% of that is like $34 million, or I'm sorry, 34 million shares. And so the actual available that the shorties don't have right now are somewhere around 28 million. And I've got some. You got some?
I got some.
There's all kinds of apes with some.
Oh, right? Yeah.
And institutions
Frogs
with
and
some.
And
orangutans.
And
yep. And so these failure to delivers, when it's announced on Monday, and I think that's why it's holding at 3 and it's going to shoot up from there. Then if they weren't able to cover at $1.35, from October 15th to October 31st, the data is going to be coming out. It's going to be in the millions.
It's going to be insane.
It's going to be insane how they haven't been able to deliver. They don't have enough money to go through, and that's why they're on the threshold list for 19 days in a row. And that's going to come out on Monday. Now, if that comes out on Monday and it's like this, then people are going to jump in more and more and not be selling, not even thinking about selling. This FUD that happened with the with Zacks and you didn't make expectations, you did, ridiculous. They had a great quarter. Then all of a sudden, if that price starts going up, if it goes through the 750, even at $4, they're gonna have 20 at $4. In the money, they've got 15 to 20 million shares happening in the money. There's only 28 million out there. That's going to be gamma squeeze like unbelievable. And then if it goes to like 750, you know that there's 25 million shares in the money and there's only 28 million shares in total.
Yeah.
They won't be able to buy it. Boom, candles happen immediately on Friday if it's like anywhere in there. And that's why the shorties are going so hard.
Oh, they're going
so hard. They go to the Zacks. Oh, change your expectations so that they don't meet it. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
And that dip that happened. Remember that 5-minute dip right at 4 o'clock on earnings day? It went like to like 2 friggin' like 60 or 70, and then it went right back up to 370.
I tried to buy some right there.
It was insane.
Yeah, I tried to buy more.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that's about it for this video. Keep on hodling, because oh my gosh, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
This is sweet.
This is
sweet. Yeah.
Sweet.
And yeah, I can't wait. And on Monday, we're going to be coming out with the report that the SEC puts out on those failure to delivers. And baby, you're going to see some boom, boom, yellow failure to delivers it's going to be ridiculous. And that's when people are going to say, holy crap, are these shorts ever in trouble? And on a company that's solid. And it's going to be helping millions and billions of people, teaming up with major international pharmaceuticals. Good on you, Progenity. You've been doing a fantastic job for months. For real. And I can't wait to have some Christmas tendies.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, anyways, we were and we are the great Canadian apes. Come on, we got this ape buddy here. And anyways, please subscribe, tell your friends, share this in the Reddit servers, in Twitter, whatever you have, whatever you use, Discord. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Peace.
Cheers.